Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Botev Plovdiv. We're now on the 4th of December and we've signed our new player. In the last episode, I wasn't offered. The scout came back and said, hey, buy this Algerian. So I did. He's here now. Zohir Nana has joined the club on, I think it was a free transfer as well. Yes, it was a free transfer from Paradou AC in Algeria. And one thing that I didn't notice about this man is he's half French, so he doesn't count as a foreign player, which is amazing, which means he's actually going to be able to play football for us regularly. In between episodes, we have played 4 more matches. In the league, we started off against Botev. It was a 3-2 defeat, and I wasn't happy because Nathaniel missed a penalty. Adamaj Bressel and Andrei Yordanov with the 2 goals for us, but Nathaniel's penalty, he was missed that at like 7 minutes as well. It was really early on. And then they just destroyed us. Then up against Botev Galabovo, we win this one 1-0 thanks to an Antonio Lukanovic goal with an assist from Nathaniel, who then gets himself injured. It was an eventful few weeks for the Brazilian left-back. We then secured our qualification through the Europa League group stages with a 3-0 victory against Maritimo. Antonio Lukanovic, Luis Tizzi and Lovro Grashfona with an absolute screamer in the 93rd minute, giving us the 3 points. I think we're currently top of the table. We'll get to that when we get to the Lazio game. And then finally, up against Levski, we lose this one 1-0. It was a very important match, but Martin Minchev scoring the winning goal. Lovro Grashfona getting himself sent off very, very early on, which basically cost us the game. So because of that defeat to Levski, they now go top of the table. CSKA 1948 are currently in 2nd place on 32 points. We are in 3rd place on 31 points. CSKA Sofia, who haven't won in their last 5 games, down in 4th place on 30, Ludogorets on 29, Lokomotiv Plovdiv on 27, Lokomotiv Gorna on 25. Basically, this league is very, very tight. There are 10 points separating 1st down to 7th, and then 8th down to 14th, there's another 10 points. First match of the episode then, up against Cherno-more, a team who haven't won a game in the last 5 at least, so they're probably going to win this one. The starting lineup we are going to go for. In goal will be Alan Sherry, Marco Hodak, Abdullah Sangara, Stoyan Rusev and Nathaniel will be the back 4. Lasana Dia will be the deep line playmaker with a debut for Zohir Nana, which I want to change his name, but I don't know what to yet, so his name will probably change at some point. Vutov, Shopov and Bakadziev will be the attacking midfielders with Antonio Lukanovic as the advanced striker. One thing that I really want to try and do in January is buy a new goalkeeper. And this is not saying anything bad about Alan Cherry, it's saying that I'd rather have a European goalkeeper that I can play, because then it gives me the opportunity to play Luis Tizzi, who's bloody amazing. I constantly get reports about Luis Tizzi from my scouts and coaches and stuff saying he's one of our best players. But unfortunately, he's our 4th best non-European player, which kind of sucks for him because he never gets the opportunity to actually play. And when he does play, he scores goals. He scored 5 in 7 starts. So like I said, Cherno-more have not won a game. They've not even drawn a game in their last 5, at least in the league. So this, realistically on paper, we should just destroy them, shouldn't we? We should absolutely batter them. Chances are, though, the way that I normally play, and by I mean my team's, probably going to lose 2-0, have 40 shots on target and not score a goal. The first highlight of the game is after just 1 minute and 37 seconds, and it is Nana steals the ball away, Dia forward to Plamen Bakadziev, who's going to run down the left-hand side, across to Nathaniel, the left-back, crosses in, Lukanovic is there, the goalkeeper comes out and claims the ball. So that really wasn't the highlight, was it? Long kick upfield, Sangari heads forward, Dia heads down to the Algerian Nana, across now to Vutov, number 39, he's going to cross it in, takes a deflection, Shopov runs into space, goes for goal, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. We have a corner after just 2 minutes. Nathaniel steps up to take the corner, the left back. It's towards the middle. It's headed clear. We get a corner on the other side now. Nathaniel once again stepping up to take it. Gives the fans a round of applause. I don't know who he was clapping there. Nana gets the ball, gets tackled, and now Cherno-more can potentially break. There wasn't really a highlight there. Nathaniel with the corner after 7 minutes now. Sangari's there. He's hit the bar. He just rattled the bar and didn't respond quick enough. 20 minutes on the clock. Cherno-more all of a sudden have just had a flurry of shots, but none of them were highlight worthy. Throw on deep in the Cherno-more half, and they do have the ball. They can lump it upfield, but it's flicked on by Sangari to Rusev. Across to Natanil, now Nana. Forward to Bakadziev. He's going to run with a bit of purpose towards the goalkeeper. It's a weird save, but it is a save nonetheless. Cherno-more's goalkeeper lumps the ball over the halfway line. Hodak heads down only as far as a Cherno-more player. Yoskov Shokarov goes for goal. His effort is just wide of the post. We are having decent chances. We're just not scoring the goals. Throw on now for Cherno-more. Frike forward to Shokarov. Back to Frike, the throw-on taker. Where is he going to go? To Borisov. Frike once again. Vitanov. Frike. They're just passing it. They're doing triangles. Playing in triangles. Don't know whether you realise, but if you pass between 3 points, it's always going to be a triangle. Rusev's going to get the ball and hopefully play it back to somebody. Lumps it forward instead. Now Vutov with the ball. Across to Bakadziev, who's got some space. He needs some options. He doesn't need options. He's going it alone. His effort is wide of the mark. We're getting the chances. We're just not scoring the goals. Free kick for Cherno-more. Sherry makes the save. The rebound is there. And Ilya Yurikov has made it 1-0 to Cherno-more. And this is going to be how the game goes, isn't it? Corner for Natanil right before half-time. It's in. Stoyan Rusev's there. A slide tackle from the young central defender gets his second goal of the season. We've got 3 minutes left of the first half. It is 1-1. Stoyan Rusev saving the day. Why did he slide tackle it? He didn't need to. I don't care, it went in. Natanil's free kick comes in. Rusev's in the area. Vutov now with the ball. We're still in the first half. Finds Bakadziev, and his effort was so weak that the goalkeeper somehow decided to just palm it off the pitch rather than actually hold on to it. Natanil's corner comes in. It is Sangare's there, and that time it is a good save from the goalkeeper. It's going to be 1-1 at half time, and we haven't been very good. We've been pretty bad, if I'm perfectly honest. Ivan Koshev says it's a disappointing performance. I'm going to be assertive. I'm far from pleased. I'm not going to be angry. I'm going to stop trying to be angry all the time. Although this is a team that they've literally lost their last 5 games. Sangare with a free kick to Shopov. We're 5 or 6 minutes in. Nana across to Bakadziev. Where's he going to go? Back to Nana. Now Lasana Dia to Hodak, who's got some space. 3 in the box. Crosses in. Bakardziev's one of them. And Plamen Bakadziev has put us in front against Cherno-more. Blow the full-time whistle. Let's end it now. Let's just pick up the 3 points, because this is a definite banana skin match. Couple of minutes later, and Natanil's getting himself sent off. Seriously, Natanil? Seriously? You've missed penalties. You've given away goals. You've got assists. You've got red cards. You've got injuries. You've done basically everything, and none of it is good, apart from the assist, obviously. Right, what I've done is I have taken off Stanislav Shopov for Zemyarsky. Zemyarsky's now going to obviously be that left back. Who else have I done? Tadijevich for Lukanovic, because Lukanovic hasn't done a single thing this match. I'm tempted to put it on defensive, but every time I seem to do that, we end up losing. So I'm going to stick it on balanced, or keep it on balance for now. Sherry with a goal kick to Stoyan Rusev, the first goal scorer for us. He takes his time, but then just smashes it upfield. Bakadziev heads backwards to Nana. Across to Zemyarsky. Forward to Bakadziev again. Nana, the Algerian and new signing on the halfway line, can play a very long ball up forward to nobody. I don't really know what he was doing. The goalkeeper's just done a long boot out. This is still the same highlight, by the way. Vutov to Tadijevich. He's going to play the football forward to Bakadziev. He's got plenty in the box. Vutov's one of them on the volley, and he's hit the post now. We do get a corner. Who's going to take this? It's Zemyarsky. Okay, Natanil used to take them. The corner comes in. It's cleared, and now Cherno-more can break. He had to be offside. He was behind the last defender. Final 10 minutes. Botev Vratsa have just equalised against CSK Sofia. They've just taken the lead against CSK Sofia. That is good news for us. Right, we're going to do our final sub. It's going to be Yordanov on for, what's his name, Zohir Nana. That's more of a time wasting, and also because Nana, he's a new signing. Let's not play him 90 minutes every week. Rusev gets the ball. Long ball in the middle to Hodak. Now Vutov. We are 4 minutes into injury time. Vutov runs forward. Yordanov goes for goal. We're not 4 minutes into injury time. We've got 4 minutes of injury time. Think that might have been the whole highlight. Or maybe not. Sangare heads forward. Ilyev doesn't get there. Minchev does. Bulna. Now Ilyev once again. He can play a through ball. And I knew he was going to do it. And they have equalised. No, they haven't. Kamil Mazek was offside. Just end the match. Just end the match now. He was well offside, wasn't he? Definitely offside. Good. Zemyarsky with a free kick. It's the final highlight of the game. It is going to end 2-1. The full-time whistle does go, and we got very lucky there. Natanil getting himself sent off did not help. Conceding that goal as well from Yurikov was a bit of a kick while we were down, but we are picking up the 3 points, and I think we do move into second place. We do move into second place. Levski winning 2-0 against Itar mean that they keep their 4-point lead at the top of the table. CSKA in 1948, what did they do? They drew 2-2 with Ludogorets. CSKA Sofia lost 3-1 to Botev Vratsa in the end. So there is kind of a little, the top 5 now maybe breaking away. Hopefully it gets to a point where it goes down to the top 3, the top 2, and then we are that last remaining team that sits top of the table come the end of the season. But at the moment, it looks like Levski are the ones to beat. Match number 2 of the episode then, up against Lazio. Now, last time we played a Europa League game, I said, I wonder whether we can go the entire Europa League group undefeated. We have 1 game left to play, and it is against Lazio. We've drawn with them before. We are away from home. I don't think we're going to get a victory here. A draw is probably the target. We can technically screw Lazio over qualifying through this group. Because if Lazio don't win and West Ham do win, West Ham will be the ones going through. And I might be giving them a little bit of a helping hand because I'm going to be playing a few, or not a few, but one particular fringe player. And by fringe player, I mean youngster. In goal is going to be Alan Sherry. The back 4 will be Bressel, Temenliev, Boshnovitz and Natanil. Todor Temenliev is that youngster. Will come to him after we've finished off the starting lineup. Lasana Dia and Fuseni Kamara will be the central midfielders. Todor Nedlev isn't going to play. No, you two aren't going to play at all, actually. It's going to be Antonio Vutov, Andrei Yordanov and Lewis Tizzy as the attacking midfielders. And Antonio Lukanovic will be the striker. So, Todor Temenliev. He's 17 years old. He's not very good, but he's got a lot of potential. It's this guy. He is 1.5 star current ability. He is 5-star potential. I don't know whether he's amazing. I've just kind of looked through my youth team and there's a couple of youngsters there that I'm going, yeah, you look good. Temenliev, obviously, he's one of, I think, 2 players that have 5-star potential. I'm going to give him his chance today. He's probably going to be awful, but, you know, let's give him a chance. He's a 2-footed centre-back. That's never a good thing. That is a very interesting formation that Lazio are playing. They're playing a 4-2-2-2 with no width at all. I don't know whether Savic and Murgia, is that how it's said, are going to move into these spaces, or whether they're expecting Jordan Lukaku and Marasic to be the ones filling the gaps, but that looks very, very narrow. I don't know why I'm playing a very, very average 17-year-old centre-back, but we're doing it, and I'm thinking probably within about 20 minutes we're going to work out whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. 13 minutes on the clock and we have the first highlight, and Lazio have the ball. Sergei plays the ball forward to whoever that was, Jordan Lukaku. I'm not sure. Was it Luis Alberto? Cross field ball. Marasic, the other right back, is there. It's a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Natanil, if that's a penalty. Oh my word. Natanil, you're an absolute liability. It's Murgia stepping up to take it. Alan Sherry dives the wrong way. It is 1-0 to Lazio. And Natanil is just a complete and utter liability at the back. The thing is, he's really good. He's actually a good player. He's a good defender going forward, things like that, but he just seems to do really stupid mistakes. He's picked up his 8th yellow card of the season as well. Probably going to get sent off in this one now. 38 minutes now on the clock. Correa with the ball. Marasic, he's going to run towards Natanil. Crosses in. It's deep. Luis Alberto is going to get there. It's taken a couple of deflections and Joaquin Correa has made it 2-0 to Lazio. That deflection took it away from our defenders and it's a fair goal. Natanil with a corner. 3 minutes to play until half-time. Easily claimed by the goalkeeper. Now, what is he going to do? He's going to take his time. We've got 2 minutes to play now. We've taken so long. Bressel controls it wonderfully, facing it towards his own goal. Forward to Vutov. First time we're seeing us potentially going forward. Yordanov to Kamara. Plays it across to Bressel, the Slovenian. To Vutov, back to Bressel. Can he keep it in play? He can. Stops and plays it inside to Dia. He's got a couple of options. Kamara's one of them. Tizzy's another. Tizzy's going to score a worldie, isn't he? Natanil now. Can he make up for his bloody cock-up? It was a good effort from Vutov. It is still 2-0 to Lazio. And it stays 2-0 at half-time. We're not doing very well at all, are we? Kochev says we should appreciate the efforts. Nope. Assertively, absolutely terrible. There we go. How is the youngster getting on? 6.5. He's technically one of our best defenders. Natanil, who gave away a penalty, is on a 6.9. In what world does he deserve a 6.9? No changes at half-time. We're just going to stick this out with what we're currently playing. Like I said, I don't think we're going to win this one anyway. And basically, we're already through, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And Bressel's injured. Great. 60 minutes on the clock then. Bressel will be coming off for Zemjarski, maybe? Natanil, can you play on the other side? Sure, Natanil, play now as a right back. Good luck with that one. Yordanov also coming off for Shopov. We're going to do Lukanovic for Tadijevich as well. That is all of our substitutions. We've got 30 minutes to play. Let's hope no more injuries happen. A Serbi with a free kick. Kajaini, maybe? Don't know. Plays the ball forward. João Mario now with the ball. Can play it across to Jordan Lukaku on that left-hand side. He's come inside. Now Kajaini once again goes for goal from a long way out and scores a bloody ridiculous goal. It's 3-0. It's an absolute howitzer, apparently. Didn't want to win this game anyway. We're going to top the group. Shopov with a corner. It's towards the penalty area. Tizzy's there. He's gone for goal. He's gone for goal again with a second effort. Is wide of the mark. Luis Tizzy is the only player on our team to actually do anything by the looks of it. Final 10 minutes. We've picked up so many yellow cards. And they're all defenders. 3 defenders and Vutov with yellow cards. Into injury time. Natanil with the free kick to Shopov. Are we going to get anything out of this? Fuseni Kamara goes for goal. It's a great block. Tizzy gets it though. Dia to Shopov. He's curled one. It's just inches wide of that far post. 10 seconds left to play, and is it going to be 4? Rossi with the ball, goes for goal, takes a deflection or blocked by the defender. Vutov can now break free. No, he can't. The full-time whistle goes. It is a 3-0 defeat, and to be honest, I think we deserve that. We were not very good at all, and I feel like picking on the youngster for only doing 15 passes is a bit harsh. Probably shouldn't have asked the assistant to do that team talk. He balled up big time. Well, that is the end of the group stage, and we are through, which is good. Us and Lazio go through. We are going to go forward probably for a couple of days, I think, because I think that's when the draw takes place. How do we find out how the draw works? 13th of the 12th. Maybe we won't. We might not, because the CSKA 1948 game. Actually, yes, we will. I will show you highlights of the CSKA 1948 game, because basically we've got that and then the Ludogorets game, and then it is going to be the winter. That's how days and months work in Europe. It's going to be the winter break after the Ludogorets game. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to do brief highlights of the CSKA 1948 game and the Ludogorets game and the Europa League draw. It's a big episode, unexpectedly. The starting lineup then for CSKA 1948. Don't ask me why I'm doing it, but we're going for a 4-4-2. Sherry in goal, Zemjarski, Rusev, Sangare and Hodak at the back. Tizzy, Nana, Grashfon and Klups as the midfielders. And Tadijevich and Lukanovic as the 2 strikers. I'm hoping having 2 strikers mean we score more goals. It might also mean, because we've changed the formation completely, we concede a lot of goals as well. 24 minutes on the clock and CSKA 1948 are down to 10 men. And just before the half-hour mark, we have taken the lead. It is a Timotez Klups assist for Dalibor Tadijevich to get his 4th goal of the season, and that is kind of what I was hoping would happen. Then Tizzy gets injured, not what I was hoping to happen. Half-time then, it is 1-0, obviously. Alexander Kulov getting sent off early on for CSKA 1948. A goal for Dalibor Tadijevich. We've also hit the post and the bar. We're doing okay. I don't know whether this is because of the 10 men thing, or whether because of the new formation is actually quite good. And it stayed 1-0 all the way up until the final whistle. We pick up 3 points against CSKA in 1948. Probably should have scored another couple of goals in that, but didn't really need to. I mean, we've actually played pretty well. So far, 1 match with this new formation. Looks good. I will play the same formation against Ludogorets. That result then puts us on 37 points. Levski winning their match against Sarko Selo, which means they are still 4 points clear. CSKA Sofia beating Botev Galabovo puts them on to 33. CSKA 1948 obviously losing to us, which keeps them on 33. Lokomotiv Plovdiv and Ludogorets both on 30. Starting to see a little bit of a divide now in the teams. And Tizzy's out for 5 to 6 weeks. Well, he's going to have a lovely Christmas, isn't he? Before we get to the Ludogorets game, it is time for the Europa League draw. I'm not going to go through all the teams that are in there, but there are some big names. Namely, CSKA Sofia managed to get through. Who else was it? It was Ludogorets. I doubt they got through because I think they were bottom of their group after about 3 games. CSKA Sofia will be playing CSKA Moscow. It's a CSKA derby, which I'm pretty sure CSKA probably stands for football club or something along those lines, so it's not a derby at all. And we're up against Young Boys of Switzerland. That's a winnable game. We had the potential to be playing someone like a Barcelona or a Chelsea. We get Young Boys. I'm okay with Young Boys. That sounds weird. Young Boys, the football team. That is the rest of the draw then, in case you're interested. Olympiacos versus Barcelona, Fenerbahce, Chelsea, Rapid Vienna, Manchester United. Some of the bigger ties there. Milan, Bayer, Lazio get Anderlecht. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. The final match then, before we go into the winter break, is up against Ludogorets, who have literally just sacked their manager, like 2 days ago. I think they'd lost to Lokomotiv Plovdiv, so they sacked their manager. We're still playing this 4-4-2, so in goal is going to be Alan Sherry. We've got a bit of an injury problem at the moment, so Hodak is going to have to play as a left-back. Rusev, Sangari and Bressel round off the back four. Bakadziev, Yordanov, Kamara and Klups are the midfielders, with Tadeuszewicz and Robert Ion as the two strikers. 27 minutes in and Fuseni Kamara has picked up an injury, a potential knee injury. Great. And shortly after that, Ludogorets take the lead thanks to Bilal. There's a bit of a mess up in the defence and Bilal puts it into an empty net. Half time it is 1-0 to Ludogorets and we are not doing very well at all. So I'm going to switch it up to the 4-2-3-1 isometric that we normally play, and I don't even need to do any subs. What can I say? I am a tactical genius. Timotes Klups threw ball over the top for Dalibor Tadeuszewicz to get his second goal in as many games on the half volley. It's 1-1. And the final score then was 1-1. We got close a couple of times. We hit the post. Bakadziev did actually pretty well. Also, Ludogorets getting close as well. There was a goalmouth scramble about halfway through the second half where they probably should have scored. Luckily for us, they didn't. An away point against Ludogorets isn't the end of the world. And with that then, as we enter the winter break, we are second place in the table. Levski starting to run away with it now, 6 points clear of us. We are in second on 38, then 4 points behind us is CSK 1948. CSK Sofia 5 points behind us on 33 points. Then Lokomotiv Plovdiv and Ludogorets on 31, they're still in with a shout. It's starting to look like Levski are running away. We're kind of somewhere, we might be able to catch them. Still a lot of football still to play, but, you know, it's not ideal that we're this far behind. Oh, and Fuseni Kamara's out for 7 to 8 weeks. Great. That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode will be the other side of the winter break. I'm not quite sure when it's going to be. It is probably going to be, actually, the second match against Young Boys and Etar. That's probably what we're going to go with. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time with more Football Manager 2019.